Welcome, Aries, to your December 2025 reading, and Merry Christmas to all of you out there who celebrate Christmas. Now, I hope you enjoy these cards. I purchased a brand new deck in my travels overseas. Now, I've told this story for every star sign that I've read for, so if you're cross-watching, just fast forward this bit so you don't have to hear it again. But I went into this awesome little astrology shop in London. It was so cool. It had so many tarot cards and I just could not choose. I wanted them all. I could only choose one. It was a very Seven of Cups moment. And I said to my angels and my spirit guides, show me the deck I need to purchase. Show me the right deck for me. And I opened my eyes and my eye went straight to this deck and I felt this feeling of peace and love come over my heart. And I was like, that's the one. And it is the most beautiful deck. It's called Touchstone Tarot and it's by Kat Black. And she has used all of these grandmaster paintings and incorporated them in her cards with the tarot symbology, and it's just perfect. And not only that, this deck has an extra card in it called the Happy Squirrel, and I was staying with my cousin in London who had a little puppy and its name was Squirrel, and it was the happiest little squirrel, and I just couldn't believe it. It couldn't be more perfect, and I absolutely love this deck, so I just thought I would have to tell you that story. Now, Kat Black has actually left the names of each painting that she's used at the back of the book, but I'm not going to go into all of that detail because it would just be too boring. But if you're interested and you want to know, just leave me a comment and I'll look it up for you. But let's get into your reading. And OMG, right off the bat, you have so many major arcana cards. And not only that, an ace. And you know what? I don't know if you've got placements in Capricorn or anything like that, but this happened to Capricorn, got 7 of these initial 8 cards as major arcana. So I feel like December is very significant here for a lot of you. Now, you start out the energy of the month with the card of Temperance. And now this card represents a Sagittarian. So you could have a significant Sagittarian in your life. Not only that, you have got the Emperor, which is the card for Aries. So you are showing up in your own reading, which is doubly powerful. And the Magician card here as well is a card that is very similar in meaning to the Temperance card. So to me, you are going to be manifesting and creating your own reality in December. And I feel like this is going to set the scene for the rest of 2026 as well. But that Temperance card is blending and mixing elements together in your life to get like the perfect recipe, the perfect potion almost, where you are going to be able to create exactly what it is that you need to achieve your results. And not only that, you are then using your manifesting powers, your magician powers, to actually create it. So doubly, there's a double message here where you're getting what you want, Aries, but pretty much by hook or by crook, it's going to be happening here for you. It's absolutely amazing. I truly love this. And I mean, how beautiful are these cards by Kat Black? It's just awesome. They're just so wonderful. But the Temperance, like I said, there is a message that goes along with the Temperance card in a way where it says you're either in or you're out. There's no fence sitting here. And it's interesting, you've got the Lovers card here, which we'll go into more detail, but this can be a very significant choice that you are required to make as well. So you kind of in or you're out here, just make the choice, go for it. But Temperance is really a balanced life in December for you. It's almost like you've got this balance between spiritual, emotional, and material. Kind of all of your needs are being met in December, which I absolutely love for you. And it's a real time of equilibrium as well. Yeah, I feel like there's this sense of satisfaction for you in December as well, that you're going to be feeling a real gratitude for the gifts that you have in your life, that are going to be coming in for you. Yeah, I mean, there is a message here of the middle path, but I kind of always feel like this is that. It's not a time for you to take the middle road. I feel like there is a choice. But I mean, look, this is a general reading. You take what resonates for you. And if the middle road is the choice that you want to make, then you make it, Please do never listen to tarot card readers, or these are just pieces of paper with images on them. You need to listen to you and what you know is right as well. But I feel like you're going to be doing that because you're showing up in your own reading. And look, you are the Emperor. You are an Aries. You do what you know is best anyway. Now, there is a real closing off a period in your life here with the World card. You have successfully navigated something that at times may have been quite difficult, but this World card represents an ending, but there is no sadness here. This is you sort of fist pumping the air going, you know what, I did it. Yay! And celebrating, because this is the end of an era in your life, and you are now walking through that portal, which is represented by that wreath there in that card, and you are moving through to a new era in your life. It's a new stage, and because it's the World card, it is quite significant here. We can look back at our lives and we can see certain points throughout our life where we can actually pinpoint and go, yep, that was a world moment. That was where our life shifted and changed, and we said goodbye to one era in our life and we are welcoming in a new era here. And I really feel like that is sort of happening here for you in December. Now, we touched on that Lovers card. This is amazing, beautiful, wonderful, life-changing love as well. So for those of you that are single and looking for love, this could be a wonderful sign here. As I said, you've got a few people here showing up. But those of you that are already in a relationship, you're not interested in a relationship, this does talk about quite a significant choice here, and one that you should make from your heart as well. Now, this represents a Gemini as well, so you may have a significant Gemini in your life. But yeah, if you are faced with a really significant choice, use your heart here. But the Emperor, wow, this is you, like I said, so powerful. But this is a card of strategy, of planning out the next steps in your life, making plans, writing lists, getting what it is you need in order, and then actioning it, going for it, doing it. And, I really feel like this is absolutely what's going to be happening. You've got the Ace of Swords right beneath that Emperor card. This is new ideas, new clarity in your life, fresh new perspectives. This is the card of victory. This is the card of cutting away anything that doesn't serve you, seeing clearly. So these could be new ideas that are coming in here for you in December that you really want to put into practice and action. So you could be putting a lot of energy into new ideas to do with, you know, potentially your career, potentially your relationships, any decisions that you want to make. If they've been bubbling in your life for a while now, you might see new ways, new clarity on how to get what it is, what you want, how to decide which way to go forward here as well. Now you've got the 5 of coins here. This often is that card of us feeling like we've been left out in the cold. Sometimes it is a card of financial struggle and financial difficulty, which could be could be related to the Temperance and the Magician card, which is where you are manifesting more money. You are taking elements from here, from there, putting them together to get you more financial abundance. But the thing with this card is, this is a card of healing as well, if you've been unwell in any way. But the thing with this card, and it's showing in this deck as well, you see these 2 figures, they've got torn clothes, they look poor, they're standing outside of a church, and the light is streaming forth through that beautiful stained glass window, if you can see there. And the message with this is there is help inside that church. Those 2 just need to go around the corner, walk into the church. There is warmth, there is solace, there is support, there is help there for you. And the message with this card is, Aries, is make sure that you reach out and you ask for help if you are struggling. You are so proud. You are so strong. You are the emperor. And maybe somewhere along the line, you might feel like it is a sign of weakness to reach out and ask for help. But this card, if you are struggling, tells you need to. You have people here that love you and want to help you. So make sure you do that. I'm just going to cough. Please excuse me. Have a sip of my tea. I do apologize. This always happens. I don't know why. I haven't got my candle. I used to cough because of my candles. I stopped using candles, but I still cough. Now, the 3 of Wands here, this really talks about your ships coming in. This World card, this ending, this completion of a project, of a cycle. You don't have to wait around to see the successes coming in. They are on their way, Aries. You can see the ships there in the distance. They are coming into dock. You don't have to stand on the cliff and watch them dock. You can now move on to the next big project because you know that all of the hard effort, the hard energy that you put into something is now going to be coming to fruition, and you can move on to your next big project. And I feel like, again, this card of manifestation in the Magician, you will be able to then manifest your next big exciting adventure. And I feel like you're doing that, you know, those new ideas that are coming in from the Ace of Swords, it's all there. And you're going to be starting some new projects, I feel, in December and into 2026. Now, let's get some clarifiers out. I do apologize for going on so long there. Something just flipped over. Yeah, you've got the 9 of Swords here. This is, I feel like there is, I'm just going to put the rest of them down so you don't get too distracted. There is a sense of healing here. I feel like this 9 of Swords, this worry, this stress, this never-ending nightmare has come about because of a financial situation that you were struggling with. I feel like this is very much in the past, but although it's in the past, it is shaping the future. But this is that World card. This is that you've navigated this, it's coming to an end. And you have that Wheel of Fortune here. It's amazing. This is you being in the right place at the right time, of fortunes changing. It's that karmic wheel. You had to go through this difficulty, unfortunately, this sadness, this mental turmoil, and physical turmoil I'm feeling for some of you. But the Four of Swords, there is healing here. Interesting, 2 fours. Fours are the card of stability as well. So I feel like there is this really nice energy here of the fours. There is stability in your finances now. Mentally, there is stability, there is healing, there's rest, there's recuperation. Now the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10 by the way, the Wheel of Fortune can even talk about a journey. It's a cyclical thing. It's things moving and you traveling here. So there could be some travel plans coming up for you in December. But there is just, again, that 7 of Pentacles, which is very much linked to the 3 of Wands kind of energy, where your ships are coming in. I always use the analogy of the farmer that plants those seeds. He tills the soils, he plants the seeds, he waters them and, fertilizes them and pulls out the weeds and nurtures them and watches them grow. But the only thing he can't do is go out and pull on those little shoots to make them grow any faster. So the story with this is, there is a bit of a wait here for you to actually see your finances or your career or your projects or even your physical self turn into what it is that you had planned or wanted or grow into. But don't worry, it is absolutely going to happen. Now it can be you hanging on to a way of life, a way of thinking, of something out of fear of not having enough, or things not working out for you. But you don't have to worry here at all, Aries. Like I said, your ships are coming in. Things will grow beautifully just for you. You are going to get what it is that you wanted, your success, your abundance here. But absolutely healing. Some of you may actually be going away on a journey of healing as well. So you could be traveling to a retreat. You could be going somewhere where you can just shut the door on the outside world, going to a beautiful tropical location or something and just really healing there. So it's beautiful energy there. Wow, you've got a Leo energy here in the Strength card. This is you being able to achieve your goals, not in a way where you are forcing or hurting anyone else to do things, but 3 cards of this kind of getting what it is you want. The Magician, the Temperance, and now that Strength card. This is digging deep, that inner strength which allows you to be able to force is not the right word, to achieve your will, like I said, in a way that's not hurting anyone, but you're getting what you want and what you deserve, and that's okay. Go for it here. You've got that inner strength. You've got the power to do it, to achieve what it is you want, and you will. I love that card for you, Aries. And look at that. You've got the King of Swords. There could be a significant Gemini here, just because the Lovers card does represent a Gemini as well. But this definitely does represent a Gemini. But look, it could be any air sign because it is a general reading. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is a beautiful card of somebody that is highly intelligent, that is able to give you really good advice. So this is someone like a doctor, a lawyer, a therapist, a police officer, someone in the legal profession. This is someone that is able to look at your situation and be able to give you information or advice on an intellectual level without any emotions clouding things, particularly if you are required to make an emotional decision, which is what I was talking about before. If there is something here that is required of you in December, this is someone that can give you good advice. Now, also, I sometimes read this as a Virgo, just because this is a very analytical kind of mental energy in this, and Virgos can be quite analytical here, so it could be a significant Virgo. But I mean, if these don't represent people in your life, these are the qualities that you are going to be taking on board as well in December. So you are going to be able to look at your situation quite from an intellectual perspective as well, which can assist if you are required to make quite an emotional decision. You might eventually turn around and go, I need to look at this intellectually and work through my problems or through the process in making this decision, rather than just allowing it all to be so emotional. Now let's get a final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck. Guide. Ooh, whoops, just dropped the box. Seek out a good friend or professional. Their wisdom will shine light on the subject. What was I saying about the King of Swords? This is absolutely connected with this person or this professional here. I feel like if you need some advice, reach out for that. And again, also with the Five of Coins, if you need help, ask. It is there for you. We'll leave it there. Have a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If you would like a personal mini reading from me, all you need to do is click that donate button down there. I think it's got a heart with a little $sign in it. Any amount is fine. You need to put a comment in the comment section with a question or what you'd like me to focus on when I do your reading. I'll film it just like I'm doing now, and I will leave a link for you in response to your comment. Now, I had a few people who left me a donation, which was absolutely wonderful, but they didn't leave a comment. I mean, they may not have wanted a reading. They may have just been leaving me a donation out of the goodness of their heart and wanting to assist my channel. But if you do want that, I think I get an automated message, which I did film a video for them, and I did leave that link on the automated message, but I don't know if you can see that automated message as well. So you will need to leave a message. When I respond to it, I'll leave that link, and it will you click on it, it'll take you straight to your reading. So have a wonderful month again. Happy Christmas again, and I hope to see you in the new year. Bye.